Hello everyone and happy Saturday. This is Marcie Besker. I am an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! And we are here to play a fun game day/night. So I'm super excited to have you guys here. I'm just kind of organizing. I was doing a phone call crafting session and time slipped away. I was like, oh my gosh, it's time for bingo. So hope you guys are here and ready. Of course, I have my commercials. I think I fixed my volume, so let me know. Hopefully you don't have that little buzzing sound. Apparently my computer, my webcam defaulted to my computer versus my other webcam that has my microphone right here. So I think the humming noise you were listening to was my webcam. I'm going to turn this down just a tiny bit so you don't just see the top of my head. Hi Tashana, hi Jewel, hi Deborah. Welcome everybody. So we are going to have so much fun today. I'm trying out a different kind of light too, so let's see how that works. It kind of seems like it's a weird shadow, so I'm going to try and fix that real quick. There we go. That might be better. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Tony. Yay. I'm glad you guys are here. Hi, Carol. Oh, my goodness. I'm so excited. So I was just making some little thank you notes. I can't wait for you guys to see them. You'll get them in your package. Little thank you cards. They're so cute. It's a set I have not used, so I was excited. So we're going to give everybody a little bit of time to get on. I'm not going to do roll call. Everybody knows to be here. I cannot chat. Diane, you need to make sure you are signed in, but I can see your comment now, so you are chatting with everybody. Jewel Easterling, if you want to sign up, there's a link below. Do it right now. I'm going to make a card first, so everybody has time. If you want to sign up, I'm going to write your numbers down and let me know, and I'll see the links coming in, and I'll just double check everything before we start. Ooh, I'm excited. It's going to be fun. I told my husband like last time, can you come check on me and make sure I have my drink? I have iced tea. I even have my sweet and low ready to go. Quick funny story. I was in Georgia with some fellow stamping friends. We met up to go to a scrapbook expo a few years ago. And I had never been to Georgia or the South like that. I've been to Florida and flew out once, and I've been to Texas. Yes, Diane, you are signed in. If you can comment, you are signed in, so you're good to go. So we went to a Waffle House for breakfast. It was the first time I had grits, so that was fun, and I liked them. And the second time I was... we were there and I asked for iced tea. Even if it's breakfast, I get iced tea, right? Hi, Olivia. Welcome, Karen. Hi, Joan, Debbie, and hi, Dot. And so I asked for iced tea, and I wanted with a sweet and low in it. So they brought me iced tea and a sweet and low, and I put it in, and they all looked at me like I was crazy. Well, I didn't know, I didn't even think about sweet tea. So I added the sweet and low, took a big old drink, and they were very nice to exchange my tea for me. It was a little too sweet. Hi, Judy. Welcome. Oh, Tashana, they were so yummy. I had never had them, but I liked them. I know a lot of people say that they're not like cream of wheat, where a lot of people say it's like cream of wheat, but to me, the texture is kind of the same, and I love cream of wheat, so it was really good. Except cream of wheat, I would put sugar in, but grits was, they said, salt and pepper, so that's what I did. Oh, hi, Cheryl. Hi, Judy. So I'm really excited. If you have not paid for bingo and you would like to participate, you have a little more time left. Go ahead and register. The link is below, and then there's a link within the registration to pay. So do all of that while I'm doing the first card. And then we're going to do 4 cards, 4 bingos. So what the bingo prizes are going to be is I am going to do 3 $100 bingos. Okay, 3 of them. The fourth one you can choose, and not in any order. This will be available for each bingo until it's gone. So for the fourth or one of the bingos, if you choose instead of the $100 shopping spree with me, and how that will work is you will email me your order. I will put your order in. I will add the $100 payment. I will get the total for you and let you know what the difference is, and you will just PayPal me. When I receive that money, I'll submit the order and it'll be on the way to you. So if you choose not to do the $100 prize shopping spree, you can choose this package here. So you will get the Peaceful Cabin bundle and also the Heartfelt Wishes. So this is a bundle. Now this value is $75, but you will not pay shipping, taxes, all of that. I've already got these. That's the price out of the catalog. And so this could be an option also. So keep that in mind and let us know what you would like to do. Illinois don't have that bundle. Well, there you go, Cheryl. Might be one that you want. And so it is the Peaceful Cabin. And, I'll keep them out in case you guys want to see them. The Peaceful Cabin and also the Heartfelt Wishes, which I think are just beautiful. And you know what? I'm going to add something. Hold on. I'm also going to add this block, the F block, because I understand and you can see that the sentiments are fairly long. And I don't have, I think it's the I. I don't have an extra I one, but I will send this to you. And so you'll for sure be able to do those. So that'll be all of this. Ooh, well, maybe this is it, Jennifer. Okay, so again, if you want to participate, I'm going to move these over so I don't hurt myself and they don't fall on me. If you want to participate still, go ahead and register below and we will get you included. Put your numbers on the screen so I know. Hello, Miss Sherry. How are you? Oh, Katie, I'm excited too. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start with our first bingo. A couple little rules. You can win only one time. Okay, one winner. With the projects you see, because I'm doing Christmas right now, we are limited as demonstrators on purchasing items. So the paper may vary for what you're going to get in your kits, okay? Because I'm going to try and get the kits all done and mailed out to you as soon as possible. So you'll get your paper and your kits and everything with current product. It may not be the exact paper that I'm using, so just so you know. What if you suddenly don't like your numbers? Mary. Okay, Diane, what numbers do you want? Let me know. Put them up there. Yvonne. 3, 9, 11, 18, and 25, Yvonne. 25 is your last one. Diana, put your numbers up there and okay. Mary, 2, 8, 16, 22, 20. That's correct, Mary. And then I'll review the numbers really quick before we start the bingo. I am way behind on my video here, so hold on. I'm going to refresh my video because it's behind. And I want to make sure that I am with you guys as close as possible. So let me reopen it. The commercial always just kind of puts a kink in it. Okay, Jewel, I got you. Okay, I'm going to give everybody a little bit of time before I start the bingo. So I'm going to go ahead and start the card. And then I will write Diane's down. Okay, Diane, yours are completely different. 13, 17, 22, and 11. And Jewel, yours are 3, 9, 11, 25, 19. Okay, 3, 9, 11, 25, 19. All right. Oh, wait, that's not Jewel. Jewel, that's Barb's. 3, 9, 11, 19, 25. Yes. Okay, Jewel. 1, 3, 7, 12, and 21. And Katie, 7, 12, 19, 25, 20. Okay, so Katie's the last numbers I'm seeing right now. So let's stop right there. I'm going to craft, and then we will, I'll answer any questions before we start bingo, okay? So we did get a lot of them confirmed. So let's get crafting. Again, the variation, one winner. And don't forget, if you do win, you need to order through me, and then I will add my money to your money, and we'll get your order in. Also, below and on my blog, I'm having a paper share. So if you're interested in that, make sure you sign up for that. So this is our first card. You know what? Let me take them out of the bag. I've been handling them, and I want to make sure. I've heard that, Jewel. No, Yvonne, we're just starting right now. I did, Jewel. I got your payment. You're good. Okay, so this is the first card. Look how pretty that is. This paper is gorgeous. It's from the Whimsical Tree. And I tried pulling out. I'm not going to show all the papers and everything because we know we did. You know, we went through all that already. But this card is just super sweet. Oh, me too. All right, so what I did is I kind of pre-did stuff because last time our video took forever. Oh, you guys, my bingo numbers are across the room. Hold on. I want to make sure I have them close by. All right, now we're good. I don't know why my lighting color just looks different for me, and it's the same one I always have. Okay, so we're going to use this beautiful ribbon here, which is the glittered or organdy ribbon. It's really pretty. Everything, most everything is all from the new catalog. And then the other ribbon we're using, which is this piece here, is the Blushing Bride ribbon here. It is so pretty. And this one's called, let's see if it has a name. It says Blushing Bride, but it's a tattered end or something. I can't remember. Frayed end. Oh, Tony, I bet. It's going to be fun. Thanks, guys. Okay, if you want my attention, if you have a question, if I can ask you guys to put it in caps. So when I glance up, I can see the caps because I'm not going to be able to read everything at one time. Okay, so let's get started. So we have this beautiful little joy, and I have all kinds of stuff piled everywhere. So let's do that first. We're going to do our little sentiment here. Oh, see, I put my extra pieces in here if I want something. So we're going to pull out the joy, and we're going to pull out this little holly piece right here. So I didn't keep everything on blocks and be that organized because I have 4 different cards and it would be kind of crazy. All right. Yes, Jewel, you are registered. I got your numbers and I received your payment. Okay, so here we are, Blushing Bride. And so we're just going to stamp our joy right here. Okay, and we are going to take our holly and we're just going to do the same I'm going to stamp off and then just kind of stamp it on the corner, just a little bit there. So there is that. And then we're going to be using our sequins. So I'm going to bring those in. And our white thread. And we'll do that in just a minute to adhere it. All right, so we'll set that aside. And we have this beautiful, if you guys saw the last card I did with the Whimsy and Wonder, these snowflakes are just so pretty. I had to add it on here. So we're going to take, and this is just your basic measurements. I just had them on a piece of paper. So I'm going to have the 4 by 5 1/4 on top of our panel. And of course I have an inside here. We'll just put that in there for right now. And then I did the DSP, and what I did is I just went slightly down. So I have this really tiny border. So I did this at 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. All right, so let's go ahead and add this next. And don't look at the back paper because you're going to want to keep it. But we're just going to pretend it's not here because I ordered 3 packages and I'm going to order more on August 3rd because I love this paper. All right. So for those that are just joining, if you would like to participate in the bingo, you still have time. Register below. There's a link and you can go to my blog and register. And I will double check notifications right before the first bingo, and then I cannot accept anymore. All right, so we're going to set that aside, and we're going to go ahead and take the inside. Let's remember it's landscape because that's one of my favorite things to forget, right? All right, so I'm going to add my glue. My light, hopefully the lights are bright enough, you guys. I feel like a light bulb's out or something. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm not used to doing videos this late in the day or something. I don't know. All right. So I'm going to line this up on my paper. Now, I'm not going to go too terribly slow. I'm going to kind of go through this because we do have a lot of bingo to take care of. But what I am going to do is I will review the video when we're done and notice what time I started each card. And then I will make sure that I do a timestamp below. So when you get your card kits, you will have this video to refer to, and you can go back and say, okay, I'm going to do card number 1, and it will take you right to that time, and you can skip all the directions and all the chatting and all of that. So then it'll be card number 2. I'll put that timestamp in there and so on. So that'll help you guys get through. I'm trying to get your packages put together, and as soon as I have everything, I'm hoping I have it all in the product I have on hand, because like I said, it is new product that I'm going to be sending you. And I think I'm going to be okay, but I will keep you posted on my business Facebook page, which is Marcie Beseckerdesigns. So make sure you check over there, and I will let you know when everything's been shipped. All right, so we're going to do our ribbon now, but I want to cut this ribbon in half. So let me grab my ribbon scissors. Do we get to know where DSP comes from? Yeah, I can tell you this DSP is from the Whimsy and Wonder bundle, the Whimsy suite. And I'm not going to show you all of the paper from the suite because I don't have, that would take us a long time. And it's all in my videos from unboxing. But like I said, you will get a paper from there, and depending on how much I have of everything, hopefully you'll get the same paper or very close. So you will definitely get gorgeous paper. All right, so we're just going to cut this in half. It's not fancy or anything, just straight down the middle is fine, or, you know, doesn't matter. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I like to do my bow first. If you've seen me and follow me, you know this. So we're going to hold this here and I'm going to twist it. And I just did this on another video. And I did 2 bows, okay? 2, and then I'm going to cross over. And before I cross over, oops, okay, cross. And I have videos on bows, so if you don't know how to do the bows, okay, I'm going to cross over, but I'm going to lay this right here, okay, and hold it with this finger, lay it just, so I'm just basically laying it down, and then I cross over, but it's easier to cross over ahead of time to kind of hold it. I'm going to make sure my glitter is up, which it is. Cross over. You're going to pull it through. Now, again, I have plenty of bows I've done, but there is a bow video. And you're going to pull this out like that. So, okay, now your ribbon is straight, right? And now we're going to tie it tight. So now you have your ribbon. And then you can pull these pieces because they're just laying on there, right? So here's your bow. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we are going to cross over. You're going to go up just like you would a package. All right. Back down. Okay, I need to do this again. I might have done my bow just a little bit short. This can go shorter, so you could tie this down shorter, but we're just going to make it work. So when you tie yours, make sure you leave this out just a little bit, okay? Talk about a time delay. We have a huge thunderstorm here. Yeah, the time delay is if you came in late, your time delay might be a little bit. So you want to, number 1, make sure you refresh. Number 2, make sure you have top comments on, or you know that you're watching the live comments. Okay. And that's all going to be helpful for your watching your video. So make sure that you have your live. Okay, so this is going to come up the side like you've seen in other videos, and then just pull it around. So whatever is comfortable for you to get it locked in there is how you want to do it. All right. And so what I normally would have done, but I was kind of measuring it, so I'm just going to do it, is add a glue dot first. All right, so we're going to take a glue dot. I am recording this, so for some reason the video goes out or something. I'm seeing you guys talking about weather. I don't know how I would do it without you guys knowing your numbers, because I can't watch everybody's numbers, but that would be a really big bummer, but there's nothing I can do about it. So make sure you try to jump back on your phone or whatever you can if you lose your power. Okay, so this one can come under here. So I just did a bow like this. Normally I don't do it the box type, so just do the bow and the box type, lay your bow out, just kind of have your tail there. I'm going to add another glue dot, just so this tail can pull down. So pull it down and just kind of tuck a glue dot in there, and it will help that tail stay down. Okay, so there's that. So there's our bow and our ribbon. And I'm going to cut this one just a little bit because the other one is shorter. All right, now we're going to pull our tag in. Oh, you guys, I forgot my snowflake. Thank you, Jennifer. So I'm just going to put one glue dot right in the middle. I'm going to go back in and lift up my glue dots that I have in here. See, I'm all about showing you how to make mistakes and fix them. So I'm going to lift up my little bow and slide that under there. And because I lifted it up, I'm going to add another glue dot. I do too, Jennifer. This is such pretty paper. I mean, if it didn't have snowflakes, how pretty would that be for a wedding, or unless it's a Christmas wedding, then that would be fun. I'm just going to add another glue dot right there. And then what about like a baby card or something? That would be nice. This is live, Joe. We're doing our bingo night. All right, so then you can tell I worked with green today. Let me try and get that off my finger. That just... All right, so then my white is a little knotted here. And so I just fold this in half. I put this in like this. Just because you don't want to just glue your tag on there, because a tag should be attached, right? So what you could do, and what I'm going to do for this case, you could tie it around your bow, but I'm just going to make a bow kind of like it's attached. Oops. Make yourself a bow, and then get it to, you know, the size that you want, whatever you want. Make a cute little bow. No, Joe, this is a brand new video. It's live, and we are doing bingo. So if you want to participate, there's a link below. You only have a little bit of time left before bingo, and the prizes are $100 gift cards. I have 4 of them. Or you can opt for a bundle that I have available that is new product, and you can choose that instead. So thanks, Jennifer. I really like this card too. Okay, so I'm going to put a couple of dimensionals on. Oops, one stuck to my hand. All right. And I'm just going to just kind of tuck it in right here. So you have your little bow there, and just kind of tuck it in right there. And now we're going to pull in our beautiful gems. You're welcome, Joe. And so we have the subtle shimmer sequins. Look at how pretty those are. They are so pretty. So on my video, somebody had asked me if these had little holes in the center, and they do not. It looked like the little tiny ones did in the lighting of the day when I did my opening, but after closer look, they do not. All right, so I just put a little bit of glue. I probably should have filled my glue up. A little bit here and a little right here. And we are just going to take a pick. Thanks, Diane. And we are going to just put our rhinestones on. This is such a pretty card. This was the first one I made. I was like, ooh, I've got to do this one. All right, we got one here. Uh-oh, they're so tiny. Okay, hold on. All right, back with my piercing tool. Or your other take pick. I know I have a couple with different tools on the end, but you guys know I use my take pick. I mean my pokey tool I've used for years. So we'll put that there. And then I'm going to do a larger iridescent one right here. So this one looks more pearl. This one looks a little more iridescent. There we go. And then we will glue it on. And because I have already put that on and I don't want them to fall off, I'm going to use regular glue. Me too, Jennifer. I love this. Those sequins are so pretty. And I like that they're like the silver and the white, so you can use them for a lot of different things. All right, and we're just going to glue that on. And there is your first card. Now see how I have the pink coming up? I mean, you could manipulate it. It's just under your bow, and you could kind of get the pink in the background if that's what you want, and kind of just mess with your bow and get it to be exactly how you want it. I'm fine with it. I think they're beautiful just like they are, so. Me too, Karen. I love it. Thanks, you guys. I'm glad you like it. So I'm hoping I have enough of this pink for you guys. If you don't, you'll get the ones with the pretty bulbs on it, or the packages, or whatever. So you will get a really pretty paper out of this set. I will make sure it is one of the prettiest ones. I promise. I will do my best. Okay. We are ready for bingo. I want to make sure that nobody else has registered, so I'm going to take a quick look. Let me just put my stamps up so I don't get them confused with the other previous sets that I need to use, and ink pads and all that good stuff. All right, let me just glance over here real quick on my computer. And make sure okay, we are set. Oh, Christmas in July is my favorite. But I have to say, by the time October, November comes, I've made a lot. Thanks, Sherry. All right, everybody, are we ready for bingo? So again, if you came in late, it's $100. Can you tell me the numbers I chose? Yes. Yvonne, 9, 3, 11, 18, and 25. Does anybody else need their numbers? Let me know. So you can choose from a $100 shopping spree with me, and you can also choose this. Once this is gone, it's gone. So it's going to be the Peaceful Cabin with the bundle, the stamp set and the dies, and then the Heartfelt Wishes. So this together can be one choice. All right. All right, I don't see anybody else needing numbers. I know I still have the same bucket because I tried other ones and they also did not shake up very well. I think it's just because they're flat, so I just pull out something in the middle. So the first number is 11. Eleven is the first number. So if you have that number, you put a B in the description. Now I can watch the video, which is what you guys are watching, so I won't go too fast. I want to make sure that I see everybody's call. But at first I can go a little faster because I know you don't have bingo yet. Okay, so the second number, 18. 18. So if you have 18, put BI. If you have an 11 and an 18. If you just have one of them, make sure you have a B. I know we have some new bingo players with us, so I want to make sure you guys got it. The next one is 5. Good luck, everybody. Woo, so exciting. All right, the next one, some BIs up there. 8. I'm going to move these over just in case we go a bit. So 8. All right. BI is what I see. I didn't see any BINs unless I didn't see it. So I'm going to pull out the next one. 21. 21. I guess in case people don't know where they're at, I'll just put that right there. They know they're in the right spot. Oh, Deborah, no problem. Ooh, got some BIs up there. All right, the next one. 16. Yay, lots of BIs. Okay, 16. I'm watching myself on the video here so I can see what you guys see. I don't want to go by too fast. And it gives me a chance to take a drink. Number 24. Number 24. All right, Tony's on with the B now. All right, next one. Oops, got to look at the hearts. 9. 9. For those of you who are new, I made these little hearts, and they're supposed to be the end colors. So all the hearts are the end colors. You know, printers don't come out exactly like, ooh, some BIN. Yvonne, Karen, Carol. Yay. Jennifer. Okay. I'm watching the screen. I haven't seen a BING yet. Next one, 15. 15. Okay, I'm just holding off because I just sat down the 15 on the screen, so I just want to see what's going on. Good, Tony. All right, Randy. All right, I'm going to call the next one. 26. 26. I used a little bit of everything tonight on the stamping, so you guys will see some different sets. And I wanted you guys to just kind of see some different ideas with different product. And that way you can kind of see if there's anything that you might not have gotten or want to get or it's on your list. All right. Come on, Judy. You could do it. Number 7. Oh, Debbie's got 2 numbers. Yay. Good job, guys. Yay. Lucky number 7. Come on, I know there's a lot of 7s. There you go. Ooh, Cheryl. BIN. There's no BINGs yet. All right, make sure you're quick to get your numbers up there. Your letters. 25. 25. There you go, Debbie. Good, babe. You got it. All right. I don't see any BINGs, so I'm going to continue on. 30. Oh, Yvonne, you're getting close. You are getting close. All right, BIN, Joan. All right, Yvonne, we're watching her. All right, digging in the middle. 29. 29. Ooh, lots of BINs. All right. Ooh, Cheryl. All right. I'm waiting a bit. Next one, 12. 12. Ooh, that brought some BINGs. Now we're talking. Getting close. All right, good, Joel. Ooh, Tony. Jennifer. Ooh, it's getting close. Okay, here we go. I'm going to move this up just a little bit. Ooh, got a glare. There we go. Next one is... Oh, Debbie, look at you. Oh, I got 2. I'm going to put it back in because I didn't see either one, but... 19. 19. Gonna get my pen ready because someone's gonna be getting that soon. Ooh, more BINGs. Good job, Olivia. Katie has bingo. So we're going to check her numbers. While I'm checking, if there's any other ones that come up, let me know. All right, Katie, you have 7, 12, 19, 25, I know I called it, 25, and 29. Good bingo. Congratulations, Katie. Yay! You are on a roll. So, Katie, I'm going to write this down. Katie, bingo number 1. Katie, let me know, would you like the $100 shopping spree with me, or would you like the bundle? And that is the bundle. Let me show you again. The bundle will consist of an F block and these items. This is, I think, $75, and this, I think, is, I want to say 12, I think. No tax, no shipping, nothing like that. So let me know which you would like. And I will write it down. How exciting! Okay, perfect. $100. Okay. Yay, Katie. Congrats. All right, we're ready for card number 2. Is everybody ready? Woo woo. So this one, I thought I would use the frosted gingerbread. And this is our cute card. I'll take it out of the wrap again. These are 6x9 envelopes. I get asked a lot. Oh, good, Yvonne. It's a lot of fun. It's not very hard. With the gift certificate, do you get to choose a celebration item too? Absolutely. Yes. Yes, you will get your celebration items too for whatever you choose. So if your gift certificate's $100 and you choose $150, you will also get the credit for your host your hostess gift if you want, or your percentage, that kind of thing, and I will also do your celebration. Yes. Okay, so here we go. How cute is that? This gingerbread set is adorable. So on this set, you will get papers as close to what I can put them together. So they will look very nice. Don't worry. I would not send you papers unless it was a card I would put together. So hopefully I have it all. If I don't have all of the card, the papers, I will let you know. I will go in order by signing up. And if I run out for some reason, you will get them. It will be when I get them in the mail. But I should have enough. I have plenty, and I've confiscated some, so I think I'll be good. All right, so this I thought would be really cute. I just took some strips, some scraps. So once you get your paper, you can choose which side you want. There's plenty of sides to choose from. I'm going to use that on the front. So we're going to go ahead and let's just put this down. I'm going to bring in my silicone map. New look, looking forward to learning. Celebration is all about the... Oh, Katie, I will talk with you and fill you in because you are not going to believe it. You should be getting your catalog soon in the mail. I have to say they seem to be like the closest ones out there. They're a little slow on getting those out from the company, and I don't always do it that way. Sometimes I do it from, if you're local, I usually just have them. But I have a feeling I might be doing my own mailing because it just seems like they take a long time. Yeah, there is DSP for sale for sure. Thank you, Joan. I appreciate that. All right, and so I just thought I'd add, 3 more on there because sometimes for Christmas cards, you don't need a whole book you're writing. So if you do want to put, more text and more writing in there, then I would leave off maybe this one and maybe just add, whatever your scrap paper is for that there. So just put them on there. This one, I'm going to go a little lighter glue. I am having a paper share, so if you guys are watching, I believe there's a link below in the description. If not, on my blog, marciebeseckerdesigns.com. If you go under events and classes, you will see my paper share going on. And you can register there and pay and all that good stuff. And it will be ready to go. I'm going to order it and then get it overnighted so we can get that out to everybody as soon as possible. And if you did it with me before, you're going to get your paper in 6x6 cellophane bags. You're going to get labels on them so you'll know what it is and what the name of the paper is and the number and that kind of stuff. So you will have all that ready to go. And that way you can kind of get a decide on what paper you want. Can you tell us where to get the glue tip applicator? Oh, you can get a bag of these on Amazon for, I don't remember how much, but it's really cheap. And then I just take my multi-glue and squeeze it in because I love them. I did see, oh yeah. Okay, so we got the inside done. So again, this paper is great because it goes so well with each other that you can just kind of, do your little scraps and pieces here and there and create an amazing card. So what we're going to do is, because this card is pieced together like this, what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and start adhering our card and putting it together because we don't have really a panel to create that's going to be able to hold everything, because you guys know, if you follow me, that I like to do that kind of stuff ahead and then put it onto my card. But for now, this is what we're going to do. So my suggestion, I want the curlies up on this instead of downward. I just think it's happier that way. I don't know why, but to me, it's happier. If they're down, I don't like them as much like that. I like them like that. It just seems happier. I don't know. Call me crazy. Okay, so we can do plaid here if we want. We can do stripes. We can turn that over. This is cut because I wanted the diagonal stripes, so this does not go with that, and that's too busy. I want some kind of a print, and this is also split up from this card, so my leftovers, so you can see how you can kind of create everything together, right? All right, so now I suggest doing the bottom. See how there's a space there? You want to space your bottom and your top, you know, equally, and then this centerpiece is what's going to close the gap. All right, so this is such fun paper, and it's so pretty. And in this same set, you guys probably saw, if you saw my video, this is the other portion of this set. So there's gingerbread and peppermints. Okay, so peppermints are great. A little off topic, but can you please tell me how to get this darn glue things that you are using to work, because I can't. Oh, okay, so a couple things, Diane. If you take, you're talking about the seal, I'm guessing, because it's a learning curve, I'll tell you that. If you go to glue something and you start on your silicone mat, it's going to help a lot because it helps that roll up, and it's just, you'll get kind of used to it. It took me a while. If you watch videos back when they first came out, oh boy, did I struggle. But the silicone mat underneath you is going to be a huge help. The other thing what I do is I just kind of roll it up like this until you feel that sticky and it's angled. I was super frustrated at first, but it is so much better now. So if you see me here, I'm going to start off, and that just starts your roll, and then so you'll have that little glue right there, but it just rolls right off if you have a silicone mat. If you don't, I highly suggest this. So anyway, that's what I would do. So just rolling it up a little bit helps, and you'll get used to the angle. I'm going to place my card on here because I want the lines to be, even though I know I'm covering that line up, I kind of want my lines to be, I'm going to go down on the next line because we're putting such a big image right there. I'm going to put that down. So see how cute that looks? Even though it's, the paper's all mixed and turned around. This, honestly, is cut right out of the paper. Yeah, if it goes to the side, you can really just push it back with your hand. Just be careful. But it did take me a little bit too. It does take a little bit of time. Now this is also paper, so choose what you want. I wanted the green. It kind of ties this in. There's a lot of brown up there. This is red, so I went with the green. And so all I did is add a little bit of glue here. And you know how great our glue is. You don't need that much. See how thin that is? It's just super thin. You know, sometimes you see big glops and you can see it through your white paper, and you don't want that. So I like to do that way. We're going to take some dimensionals. All right, so there's our, I'm going to do one in the middle too, just because this is DSP and I just want to make sure it's got some firm there. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we are going to put this here and cut. So I want these lines right here to go, I think I want them to go this way because I want to see all that right there. So just take some scissors or whatever you have, it doesn't matter as long as it's a straight line. It can be your trimmer. And then we're going to glue and just put it right up against your outside there. So as little as you want to, you know, kind of leave most of your circle. And so I'm just going to put this on here. But these are very, very nice. I love them. Thank you, Robin. I really appreciate that. Oh yeah, the glue bottles are a life changer. They're great. All right, so we're just going to lay that down. I'm going to put it up a little bit. This one I put a little farther down, not much, but I kind of like it. I like the liquid. You can kind of move it to where you want it. We're going to take this off. The only issue I might have is enough of these. I do have quite a few, but I want to make sure you have a lot of them. And each card will be a little bit different, but I'm going to try and do 3. You'll get 3. Okay, so I'm going to just put that here. So I'm going to drop this on so this can be drying. Again, this is liquid. Now, the thing about the liquid is you can set it on there and leave it. You don't have to smush it. Let it start drying because then the glue gets a little bit tacky. And then that way you can push it down and it will hold it much better. So now we're going to do a little trick with our, I'm using the Everyday Label. And the sentiment, so this is the stamp set. Look how cute that is. I loved doing, playing with this set. So I think I want to use Wishing You a Merry Christmas because I love it. I used Sending Peppermint Kisses on my last one. Happy Holidays is cute, but I'm more of a Christmas girl. You're the icing to my gingerbread. Adorable, but that depends on who you're using it for. So again, you can see I keep pieces in my stamp set sometimes. So you could always add, I mean, look how cute that would be. How cute is that? So think about adding those to your set. Okay, Merry Christmas. Here we go. I have peppermints in there. I've got all kinds of stuff. All right, so we are going to do our Wish You a Merry Christmas. Oh, Steph, how are you? All right. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Thanks, Yvonne. All right, so we're going to ink this up really good. I feel like, I'm telling you, this light is weird today for some reason. All right, so let's stamp that. And if you don't get a clear image, always use your embossing mat, your foam mat here, this one, because this will give you a little bit of cushion, but I usually don't have any problem. I do have like a mat underneath, and that probably helps a lot. All right. So let's get our, I'm going to have to switch hands here because I've got some hanging out on the right side. So just straighten it to where you think is good. I'm glad you're liking it, Yvonne. Now here is your trick. And I'm sure you've seen me do it before if you follow me. Is you're going to take and cut your red image, your same label, in half. So if you find a label that has a straight edge on one side and a print, I mean a, you know, cut on the other side, I just put a little bit of glue and then have it stick out a little bit so you can get that accent color that you want. So in this case, we're doing red, and then I'm going to pick it up. You might not be able to see on TV, but it's red a little bit here, so I'm just going to kind of make sure that that aligns fine. And then we're going to turn this over. Yeah, thanks, Steph. My camera defaulted to my other webcam, which is the one on my laptop, which is why it was staticky. And it wasn't really staticky, it was just a humming from my laptop. It was irritating enough, and you guys were so sweet and said, oh no, it's fine. And I went back and listened to it and said, man, you guys are great for listening. It wasn't that bad, but I'm glad I figured it out. Okay, so I'm going to push this one in a little bit so it kind of matches up over on the other side. And so now you have that accent of your red. Okay, so now we are ready. I always like to put dimensionals in the middle here just so I know that I have even size, even amount. And if they start to move, I can fix it still. And I think this one moved because I let it and I wasn't paying attention. So I'm just going to sliver that off. All right. And that is how you fix that. All right. So cute card, nice and easy. If you grabbed your pack of paper, you could start cutting them in these measurements, which is 4 by 3 1/4, 4 by 3/4, and 4 by 2. And when you get your kits, you can always measure it and figure out your measurement. I can't wait to show you guys the 4th card. I'm dying over here. So you'll get your measurements, and you know, then you can just cut a whole bunch at one time. And I'm going to kind of move this down just a little bit here. So now we're going to add our glue, and we are going to be ready for bingo number 2. So I'm going to put glue there, and these are the little accent, they're acrylic. They're like plastic. I mean, they are acrylic plastic. And I think I'm going to put the decoration to the outside. Okay. Now this one I can push down now because the glue starts to get tacky instead of so wet and liquidy. And so then when you push on it, it's really not going anywhere. Let me just fix that. It's not going anywhere. It is just now adhering it a little bit better. Okay, this is going to go outward. Okay, so I kind of put it in place, and then I'll push those down again in a little bit. But that is number 2. I hope you guys liked it. I love this paper. I love this set. It is so much fun. The secret to your glue bottles is I take my baby wipe. Oh, thanks, Tashana. Yeah, Jennifer, these are super easy. Figure out your measurements, what you want. Use your circle dies. If you guys have punches, I know they're retired, but you might have punches that you want. These were a little bigger, so I did use my layered circles. Punches, super simple. And do your paper, and again, you're going to have some scraps left over. You know, I cut my paper 4 by 6, so this will give you, you know, some extra pieces. So that is number 2, and I'm going to set this one on top so it can dry and set it aside. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. All right, time for some bingo. Thanks, you guys. I'm glad you liked it. Tashana, you're always such a great cheerleader. I appreciate it. Oops, you know what? I'm going to put this away. I wiped it off, but otherwise, I'm going to have to go back to the video because these are all still so new, and I'm going to be like, what stamp set did that go to? All right, I've got my paper ready. Ooh, Tony, when you do, send me some. I like to do baking too and do some cookies. It's a lot of fun. All right. Seems like my camera is even farther behind now, but that's okay. I'll wait for you guys. All right. Card number, I mean not card number, number 5. Bingo number 5. Number 5. We're going to do a little bit of die cutting in the next card, but it's super cute. Look at all the bees. Tony wants to decorate cookies and I want to eat them. What a team we would make. Thanks, Ada. Ada? Thank you very much. Ada, I think. Yes, good luck. Here we go. Number 222. 222. I'm laughing at myself because I realized I sat down to get ready for the video and I forgot to put lipstick on. I've been in here crafting all day. My upline and I had chat time and craft time, and it was a lot of fun. Thank you, Sherry, for the day. All right, next, number 20. Ooh, number 20. Mary, welcome. We're playing some bingo and doing some crafting. We just finished card number 2 of 4. All right. Yay, Jennifer. BI. Next, 30. Number 30. Aw, thanks, Sherry. If we have anybody here that is not a demonstrator, I'd love to have you on my team. You would get Sherry and I. Sherry's an amazing upline. We have a lot of fun. Great, Mary. I would love that. Yeah, if you guys are able to come back and watch, and let me know when you guys come back and when you're creating your cards. I'd love to hear about it. Just leave a comment below. Number 1 is next. Leave a comment below in this video. Like I said, I will go back and timestamp when each card starts. That way you can just skip all of our visiting and chattering and the bingo. Oh, you're welcome, Sherry. It is true. All right, Randy, Joan. Got some B's and BI's. All right, here we go. That's okay, Debbie. I'm waiting a while. I can see in the screen where we're at, so you should be fine. Make sure you grab the bar and move it all the way to the right. Next one, 14. 14. So like right now, I just put the 14 down on the screen. So I'm a little bit behind from, or you guys are behind me. So I like to wait a little bit as we go, especially there's no BING, so I could actually speed up a little bit. But I just want to make sure you guys are comfortable. Number 3. Yeah, I don't know why, you guys, but I'm waiting a while after I call a number, so don't worry. We'll make sure. Hopefully it's not too bad of a lag, but that's why I like to kind of wait until things stop scrolling before I call the next number. All right. Oh, thanks, Mary. I tried to make them the in colors, but they're not exactly, but they're the shade anyway. 28. FYI, one of my good numbers because that's my birthday. Yay, Jewel. See, you're catching up. I noticed that, Katie. All of a sudden, I was like, oh, Katie only has a B, and then all of a sudden it was Ingo. All right. Next number, 12. And then I really start slowing down once there's a BING, you guys, so don't worry about it. Hopefully it'll all be caught up. Don't give up. Karen, is that a bingo? BINJU? Give me one number, please. Oh, okay. All right, next, 2. All right. 2's been out. I'm ready to grab another one. I'll try, Karen. Everybody's number's face down over here. I can't see them to the left of me. So let's try this one. 24. 24. I did too. That's why I asked. But then when she said, please, just one number, I knew she did it. Jennifer, B-I-N-G. Ooh, our first B-I-N-G. Anybody else? Oh, Stephanie. All right. Yay, a B. All right, here we go. Oh, 19. 19. So now I'm waiting because we got some B-I-N-Gs up there. All right, Olivia, babe. All right. Anything else? I'm making cards. My fingers are not typing well. That's okay. Just have your bingo ready to hit enter just in case. All right. 25. 25. B-I-N, B-I, B-I. All right. All right. Are you ready? Here we go. 27. 27. Yvonne, you're funny. I just told my husband I need a bigger monitor in here. I'm going to be doing some remodeling, and not necessarily a bunch of remodeling that you'll see, but cleaning up of my room. I've got to do an overhaul. Since I moved in, I don't think I've actually like overhauled and cleaned my room, so I'm going to be doing that very soon. All right, next, number 9. See, I made my numbers like this so that I could actually see them and you guys can see them, and instead of the little pieces of paper. Yay, babe. B-I-N-G. Thanks, Yvonne. B-I-N-G. You know I want to too, Sherry. I'm going to tell my husband, oops, the wall fell down. All right, so after number 9, the next number, 18. 18 is the next number. Yay, Karen. All right, babe, you're so close. Oh, Yvonne, you're close. Good. B-I-N-G. B-I-N. All right, remember, you guys got to be fast. It's the first one to bingo wins. All right. Oh, still got some coming. B-I-N. All right. Here we go. Next number, 15. 15. I'm going to move this a little bit. All right, I'm watching the screen. Yay, Debbie, Carmen, Jennifer. Tony's at B-I-N-G. All right. Next number, be quick. If you've got it, hit enter fast. Ooh, Randy too. All right. Hopefully the lag time went by. Ready? 26. 26. Waiting, I'm waiting. No bingos. I don't see any bingos yet. Waiting if there's any lag. I want to make sure everything's covered. Karen, I'm trying. I don't know your numbers. They're on a paper over here face down, and you see me drawing. I'm sure your numbers are in here. All right, I'm going to stir them up. BIN for Debbie. All right, here we go. So 26 didn't do it, huh? All right, here we go. 23. 23. No, huh? BINs. All right, I'm going to wait a little bit for lag. I just don't want to lose anybody if they're on a lag. All right, I'm going to move this up. Oh, just in case you need to see all the numbers. All right, going on to the next number. I doubt it, Katie, but trust me, I would go for it in a heartbeat. 16. 16. When we moved from our other house to this house, although our last house wasn't that big either, not the bedrooms, there should be a game for people who have the number next. Right? And this house, I love everything about our new house that's not so new anymore. It's almost 2 years old, except my craft room is very small, so I need to clean it so I can actually organize. I have a lot of old stuff in here. Speaking of, if you guys go to my blog under shop, there's things on there for sale and more things will be coming. Okay, yay Carmen, yay Mary. All right, next numbers, I'm going to go up to the top up here. 13. 13. I'm going to be like the bingo parlor. Hearing and seeing none. We're going to the next number. BIs, BINs, BIG from Carmen. I know we have quite a few BINGs in there. BING Jennifer. All right, here we go. Next number. 6. 6. I only have 30 numbers, so somebody's got to win soon. How funny, we're going all the way to the end, or close. BING, yay Karen. See, we're friends. I'm going to wait just a bit, make sure there's no lag time. I want it to be fair for everybody. All right, I don't see any. All right, here we go. Next number, this could be a big one. 7. Number 7. That's always a lucky number. Who has it? Tony has bingo. Are there any other bingos? Any other ones? I'm going to check Tony's number. I'm trying to look up and make sure I don't miss any. All right, Tony. I'm going to find your name on here. All right, 1 second. I know it's on here. Here we are. All right, Tony's numbers are, I saw your number on the bottom of the cup. Okay, Making sure I don't see any more. All right, here we go. Oops. 2, 12, 24, 15, and 7. Yay, Tony, congratulations. Yeah, it was almost the only one left there, Olivia. Okay, so Tony, congratulations. Would you like the $100 shopping spree, which you will have to email me your order, and I will ask you to pay the balance. Anything over 100, you may order whatever you'd like. And or you can choose all of these items here. So let me know which you would like. Of course, if you choose the new items, you cannot get that until August 3rd. But if you need that before, that's fine. So just let me know what you choose. I'm going to put that back up there. Let me clean this up. The bundle, please. Okay, Tony, perfect. Where did my... Oh, here we go. Tony. Here we go. Tony, bingo, 2, bundle. All right, perfect. I will get you that in the mail. Let's see. All right, here we go. Congratulations. Ooh, ooh. All right, everybody, we are on to card number 3. We are moving right along. Card number 3, we're going to use Merriest Moments with the seasonal labels dies. And we are going to create this card here. So it is a fancy fold, but we did a little bit of different things on here, and I'll show you what we did. You are welcome, Tony. All right, so let's just get started. So we have that card there. So we have the cherry cobbler. Now this paper has, excuse me, the cherry cobbler and real red, but I love cherry cobbler. So here's our card base. And here is our inside, and we can decorate that as we go. Thank you, Mary. Thanks, Jennifer. Okay, so this is our stamping piece. It's way bigger, so I kept that out for some stamping. Again, we are going to, let's just stamp our sentiment right from the get-go. You know I like to condense my pieces up so I don't lose stuff. You can tell that I did a little bit of, on one of my videos, I did a lot of little leaves, so I did that. Let's see, what do we want to use? Thinking of you this festive season. Together is the merriest place to be. Oh, that's cute. And a joyful Christmas to you and yours. Now this one, may this Christmas be to remember and cherish. Okay, so this one has, okay, now all of a sudden I'm forgetting where I got that sentiment, but I want to do together is the merriest. So this one, I must have pulled it in. Hold one sec. Well, it doesn't really matter because I'm not. So this is Christmas to Remember, and that's where I got this set from here. Oh, thank you so much. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you are doing well. Okay, so I want to use Together is the Merriest Place to Be. No, let's use A Joyful Christmas to You and Yours. I like that one a lot, because you can send it to the family, or I like this sentiment to go to a friend and you can send it to, like, you might not necessarily know the family, but you would know, you know, her or him or one of the kids or whatever. So this is Merry Christmas to you and yours. So to you and your family, whoever they may be. So I like that sentiment. So we'll use that. A joyful Christmas to you and yours. So just kind of center it the best you can. All right. So there we go. I love these stamps. They stamp so great. Thanks, Jewel. Thanks, Sherry. All right. So now, again, with the same trick, we're going to take, I took our gold shimmer vellum. Look how pretty that shimmer vellum is. Same thing. I'm going to cut it in half. And it doesn't have to be exactly in half because you're not going to really see the how equal it is or anything. So I'm going to bring in my silicone mat. Let's take our glue. And let's put our glue on here. And I want a bit of gold to show. It's kind of like the part of the main focus with our pieces there. Oops. My dog is over here in the corner deciding to take a bath right now, making noises. Hopefully you can't hear it. All right, so again, we're just going to put this on. I like to have my silicone mat behind just in case I get extra glue out anywhere. And then I like to just pick it up, make sure, because you have that dark silicone mat behind it, and you can tell right here it's a little off. I just want to make sure it's okay, and that these both sides are fairly even. And now I'm just going to set it down to dry. All right, so there is that. Now we're going to do some stamping. So I chose some different colors, and this is kind of what I'm talking about when you guys get your kits. You will have some different colors. We are going to fold this piece back. And so the DSP you will get will be from the same suite that it comes from. All right, so this one is this one here, which is Painted Christmas. And it has a bunch of beautiful different prints in there. So you will get, they'll coordinate, so we don't have to worry about that, but you will get your papers from the same suite that we're using. Oh, I know, I pulled it out, Sherry. I just showed it. It's right here. Yeah, I love this font too. It's really a fun font. Okay, so what I chose, and you can, you know, change it up, but I kind of like doing the opposite sides seem to be working just fine, and that's what I did with this one also. And so you can change it up to add different colors if you want, which is what we're going to do a little bit different than this. This one's a little more vintagey looking. This one's a little brighter. So think about that when you're doing your cards. I'm going to go ahead and we'll add this on here now. You're so sweet. Thanks, Sherry. I know, I was like, I did a different sentiment. You know, when you start making them and then you move along into different projects, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, okay. I kind of like, you know, sometimes you want to find the right sentiment that fits in that area. And so that's what, you know, I chose to do, is make sure it fit in that label. I wanted to use that label, and that label came from the die set, and I'll show you in just a second. So again, when you get your projects, you can come back here and watch these videos. Everything will be cut out to size for you. So you are going to get one PDF, and that is for the last card because that one's a little more detailed. the die is this one right here. This die right here. I'm asked a lot about my magnets and my pouches. There is a link below in the description and also on my blog on the right side all the way down. Stampin' Storage is where I get them from, and I am an affiliate. I'd love it if you guys use my link. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, so we're going to do that, and let's go ahead and build. We're going to go ahead and put this on now. No, you know what? Let's do our stamping first, because we need to do the inside, and I want to make sure I glue that in before we stamp on the inside. So this is our inside panel. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our stamp set, which now I am realizing that I have the wrong stamp. So 1 second. It's right here. That's why I used the other one. Christmas season goes with this paper and that other one. Aren't they the best, Katie? Okay, so I have some made already, but so I'll use these. No, I only have 2, so I'll have one large one, and then I'll show you the other large one on how to do them, because I want to show you how I stamp them. I did 2 large ones because I want them to be our main focus. All right. Let me... Okay, so we're going to take, there's 2 pine cones. So I'm going to take this one and this one. I'm just going to put them on large blocks, large filthy blocks, sorry. And so we're going to use this large one here, and then we've got the small here. The solid color we're going to use with cinnamon cider, and then the smaller one, the image that goes on top, we're going to use early espresso. All right, so cinnamon cider we're going to do first, which is the larger one. You can tell it's a more solid image. So we are going to use our cinnamon cider, and it is a distinctive stamp, so don't worry if it looks like it's not stamped correctly. It is. And then this is the inside of our card, so we're going to do the same thing. I just kind of added a little here and there. Oh, I just did the wrong one. See, it's like my normal videos. Got to make a mistake, right? So I'm just going to go over this like that, and then we'll just go over this over here. You don't want to do that. All right. Oops. Oopsie poops. I just did the same. All right, here we go. We're going to get the right stamp, the solid one, and do the cinnamon. And it doesn't have to be all the way on. You just kind of want to have it off to the side just to add some accent. Hi, Kayleen. How are you? All right. Now we're going to grab the little one. I need to not put them by each other. And we are going to, I'm just going to look at what I did here because I kind of mixed it up. Take your early espresso and your smaller image now. And you're going to just go over it. It's fairly easy to line up, and I'm not doing it super like putting my head over it, so just kind of line them up. I look at the bottom is what I look at. So when you look at those lumps right there on the bottom, that's where I look, and that's how I do it, except when I was just doing it upside down. All right. Now what I'm going to do is we will die cut out this paper, but the other paper, I'm going to move my label over that's drying. Now I'm changing the colors up a little bit because now we're looking at this one, which is not quite as vintagey looking as the other one. And I'm going to pull in, should move all my pieces. I like to put these in a little cellophane bag, and I just haven't done it yet. So I'm going to pull in this stamp, and I'm just going to bring in the evergreen. and the soft succulent. And this is kind of whatever you want. So here again, here's our little image. I'm going to turn it to the side, and I'm going to do soft succulent first, okay? And then I'm going to take it and I'm just going to roll the edges. Can you see the edges? And then I take my finger and just kind of dab it. And then I just kind of add it on there, and it just gives you a little bit of a distinctive kind of look. It just adds a little bit of different color. These colors are really close, so you don't have to worry. And you're going from light to dark, so it's not that big of a deal. And now I'm just going to kind of do this so you don't get those harsh lines. And just kind of put it there. I'm going to wipe it off, do it one more time. And I don't, normally I'm trying to wipe my finger off. And then do that and just do a little bit on the edges. And I'm just going to kind of put it in, and it just kind of gives you a little bit of a variety of color there. Senior moment. I have a lot of senior moment stuff, I'm telling you. All right, so now we're going to take the little pine needle one, and I need my block. And now I'm just going to do evergreen, and I'm just going to do, just kind of put them out there. And I'm just doing another one, I'm stamping off basically. I just moved it over so you don't have to have the full strength on there. Okay. And now we're just going to do some berries. And here's the berries. I kept with cherry cobbler because I just love cherry cobbler at Christmas time. And so even though I changed up the greens a little bit, because this one I believe was pear pizzazz and I think it was evening evergreen on this one. So just change it up to whatever you think, whatever looks good to you. Hi Dee, welcome. All right, so there's the cherry cobbler, and so all I did is just get some berries and just kind of put them there. And you don't have to put them all over, but you can. It's just kind of like a Christmas, you know, collage over there, just to kind of add a little bit of something. And so that's what I did with that on the inside. On the outside, we're going to take the holly leaves. I need my bigger block. Let's just take this one. So I'm going to take my holly leaves on here, and I'm going to go back to the green. Well, you know what? While I have the red here, let's take our berries, because we are doing some of the same stuff here. Hold one sec. I'm going to put, I'm telling you guys, if I don't put these away as we go, because I've got 4 cards, and the last card is a little crazy. I want to make sure that I don't lose stuff. All right, so here's our berries. So let's stamp those. All right, so that's good. Thanks, Yvonne. Thanks, Debbie. Even my mess ups, you can always learn. All right, so then we're going to do our leaves for the front. And again, we're going to go back to our soft succulent and our evening evergreen, because now we're going to move. This is done, so we'll put that on the inside. You can stamp a sentiment if you want. I don't always do that, just so that people have room to type. Uh-oh. And now I just kind of curl again around the edges, and I just tap it, not a lot, and I'm just going to add that in there. And so see, it just kind of gives it a little bit of different shade, and you can pounce on it with your hand a little more if you want. And we're going to do a second one. Oops, let me wipe that off. I kind of like to, it's not that big of a deal if I had a paper to stamp on, but I don't. So I'm just going to, I don't want to mess up this one. Okay, so we're just going to add some green on there, and I'm going to pounce it around. And I'm going to add this over here. I just need a third leaf, so that's good. But see how it gives it a little bit of a variety there? If you could only afford to get one set, would you get the Quiet Meadow set or would you get the Nature's Harvest set? Ooh. Okay, let me look at them both because I don't know them by heart yet. I think I know which one's which, but let me just double check. And I'll give you my opinion. If the one of them has a cornflower in it, that's the one I would go with, is the cornflower one. So Nature's Harvest is the one I would probably go with. I'm looking at the other one really quick. I have a lot of stuff like that, so I have not chosen to get those yet. But yeah, I would go with the corn. I think it's a cornflower one. I like that one. I hope that helps you. Okay, so we've got our leaves. We've got our 2 pine cones because I have one done already. And we have our berries. So we are good to close all this up. Mary, you are either way behind or way ahead. Okay, I'm going to wipe this, get some hand sanitizer, and get this ink off my fingers. I have green ink everywhere. All right. That's the one thing about when you take your hand and you put it on the stamp, you're going to get a green finger, but look, it doesn't come off. So I suggest one of those little scrubbies and it comes off right off your hand. But I'm not going to run to the bathroom and clean my hands right now. So we are just using hand sanitizer and baby wipes. Okay, so I'm going to die cut these out really quickly. I'll bring my machine up like I do in regular classes after I'm trying to put these away. I wish my desk was big enough that I could just shove it aside. Can you tell me where you get the holders for your 12 by 12? I get them, you can get them from Stampin' Storage. There's a link below and there's also a link on my blog. And there's, these you can get on Amazon and they're just pockets, but I'm going to switch over because Stampin' Storage has, number one, they're cheaper, and there's a slit down the side so you could open it up and really get through your paper. So I am switching to the Stampin' Storage ones, and there's a link below to Stampin' Storage and on my blog. So that is where I get them, and I do have some of the other ones, which is why I know now that I'm switching. Thank you, Karen, for sending that to me. All right, so let's die cut this out. So I'm just gonna put this in at an awkward view here really quick so we can get these cut out. So we have, I already did the sentiment. We need the pine cone and the berries and the leaves. And what's so nice is these leaves die cut and stamp together. So we're going to line up my plates, line up my berries. I can't believe how green my finger got. It didn't seem like it did that the first time, but I was using different colors. And then we're going to do our leaves, and we're going to do our leaves twice because I want 3 leaves. Because I did 2 pine cones, you know how the rule of the odd, I wanted to do 3 leaves because I didn't want 3 pine cones. That just seemed like way too much. So I go in like this with my board and then I lay it down so I can just kind of make sure everything's in the same place and didn't move and the dies are going to be okay. Hi Feline, welcome. All right, so there we go. We can put the pine cone one back. We can put the berry one back. And let's cut this. See, but it cuts out separate, which is really nice. So there's our pieces. This is such a fun set. I really have not found a set, honestly, that, I mean, there's some that I think that are not my cup of tea, but sometimes I end up buying them and then I end up using them because maybe a viewer asks about it or whatever. So I decide, you know, okay, I'm going to get it so I can show them. And then I end up really liking it. It's the same kind of thing when I think about fussy cutting. It's like, oh, it takes a lot of time, but it ends up that I really like the card that I fussy cut. So, hi Carol, welcome. All right, so these are done. Put these away so you don't lose them and not play. Okay, here we go. We have our pine cones. We have our ribbon. We have our twine. There we go. So I'm going to make a bow here. Again, if you haven't seen the bows, watch my video for the bow. And you're just going to do, I did a double one. So I'm just going to cut it right about there. And that depends on how long you want your ribbon to be or how big you want your bow to be. So I went 1, 2, and I do it in an 8. And then over, okay, I want it longer. 1, 2, okay, this is too short. I want a fluffier bow. So 1, 2, there we go. All right, so again, crazy, like a crazy 8. 1, 2, and then over, under, hi Deborah, and through. Feline, I'm headed your way. I'm going to Oregon this week. Yay. All right, so there's our pretty bow. We'll worry about coloring it and cutting it later. We're going to add this beautiful ribbon to the front panel here. Let's put this in. Shh, don't tell anybody about my mess up, my pine cones on the back. Oh, this is almost out. All right. My thing's getting crooked, sorry. All right, let's put this in before we... All right, there's that. So that's just a nice little surprise, you know, when you open it up, it just kind of ties in with everything. And you can choose the colors that, you know, you think go with it. All right, so we're gonna put this down back here. This one. Okay. And I just kind of eyeball it, leave a little bit of the edge out just to add a little color on the other side. I'm not going to lay it down and align it with the lines because I've got adhesive on the back and I don't want to mess it up. So what I do here is I just kind of get an idea. I want some white there. Now some people may want it all the way to the edge. It's totally up to you. I'm going to do it right about there. And so I want it right under there. So I'm going to pull it over to a line. And I had my finger here, so I'm going to go in just one line and know that that is where I want it. And I'm going to put liquid. Just because I think liquid holds better with things like this. Oh, crazy high. Yeah, here it's been like last week it was like 113, 111. So for us, I think the Oregon weather is going to be great. We're excited. All right, so just think about where your finger's at, right about there, because you don't want to slide it off this way. I want to put it right here. You can always slide it over a little. Okay, so that's about where I want it. So I hold it, open it, make sure you don't see any glue. Okay, so I'm going to close it again. It's nice and even there. I'm going to take that punch I had earlier. Okay, make sure that's nice and straight, and now that's going to glue straight. I'm just going to slide that over. All right, so now we're going to bring this in. So we have our 3 leaves. We only need 3. And these are really funny because this one clearly has my fingerprint on it. So we're just going to take that. No reason. Where are you? I am in Clovis, California. So I am right in the middle of the state. As an affiliate, do you get a discount? No, I do not. I don't get a discount. But I love the product. And if I like the product, I'm happy to share it. I do get a percentage paid back to me. It's a small percentage, but I get a little bit of money every month from orders. So it helps me buy my product, and then I share with you what I think about it and that kind of thing. So I'm actually going to be switching out my ink holder, and I'm going to buy the one with the markers and the re-inkers. Okay, I'm kind of cleaning up my room and doing some organizing. All right, so here we are. We have our card ready. We are going to use some dimensionals. And we are going to put our sentiment on first. And actually, yeah. So I like to put them down the center and then to the side. And I really like them to the side, mostly when I do flowers or anything. Usually I'm tucking leaves in or branches. This case we're not, but I like to leave some open space when I'm doing labels like this in case I want to. Oh, good, Joan. Yeah, if you don't have an affiliate, you guys, I'd love it if you use mine. I'd really appreciate it. But they do have the best products. I've tried everything for dies and from magnets that you get from Amazon to vent covers and all that kind of stuff. And by far, Stampin' Storage has just made my crafting life so much easier. I love it. Love it. They do, Jewel. They have sales now and again, and I try to put those on my blog, or not my blog, but well, my blog too, but my my Facebook page is Marcie Beseckerdesigns. So if you go over there and like that page, I do post different projects and updates and things like that over there, and I'll remind you that I'm going live on my video and all that kind of stuff. Karen, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. Like I said, it's not a huge percentage, but every little bit helps, especially when you know, I like to share with everybody what my thoughts are on stuff. So, all right, so we're going to go ahead and put our, I keep calling these acorns, but they're pine cones. And I'm just going to kind of lay this one right here, just lightly. I want to make sure I have it where I want it. Oh, I'm sure it did, Joan. Isn't the ribbon holder the best, Jennifer? I just got that. Well, you probably heard me talk about it. I love it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and just kind of put our pine cones there. So I'm good with that location. And now we're going to take our leaves, and notice on the leaves that one's small, and then I did the 2 larger ones. So you have the larger and the smaller. So just make sure that, you know, however you want to balance them. And I'm going to do this one like right here. And then I think I'm going to take the smaller one, and I am going to turn it this way. So, and I'm just going to kind of come under a little bit, except there's a glue dot right where I want to go. There we go. We'll go that way. Oh, Cheryl, try the Stampin' Storage one. It's amazing. I've tried that every way. I've tried towel racks and I mean, everything you can think of, I've tried. Okay, I'm just going to put this across like right here. Just kind of hanging down. And then I'm going to bring in mini dimensionals. And I honestly, when I bought the ribbon holder, I was like, oh gosh, just another ribbon holder. I don't know. And I love it. And it all stays up, and I just pull it and grab what I want, and it doesn't all come out and go all over the place, and I really like it a lot. All right, so here we go. I'm just going to put it on the 3. All right, I'm going to set that aside for a minute. I'm going to bring in my glue dots. I know it is fantastic if you're ever here, but shipping it would just be awful. All right, so I'm going to tuck my ribbon kind of like, I'm going to pull the leaf up just a little bit right there, just to kind of tuck that in. And you can straighten this out. So see how my ribbon's curling? You should be able to just kind of straighten it. See how it's straightened now? And you can still curl it. It'll still kind of make arrangements, but once you lay it down and put your items on here, like I like to tuck it and make it not look like it's just sitting on top, but part of your project here. And then we're going to cut that shorter. Okay. So when it curls like that, just take your bone folder and straighten it up a little bit. It ran away. Her craft room ran away. You do need it back, Steph. All right, we're going to put our berries on top. So it's not super thick right there, but all of your embellishment, everything is right there. All right, so that should be helpful. Woo, almost to the 4th card. Oh, thank you, Mary. I do have a bow video, so if you want to see how I tie the bows, that is on there. All right, so there are the 2 different cards. So when you get your kit, you're going to get a variation of this paper, and I will double check to see both sides, making sure I think that they look okay before I send them to you. So I want you to know that. Thanks, Tony. Yeah, I really love it. I just think that this one's really more traditional. They're just kind of a traditional card compared to others. Like when you pull in this card, not so traditional, right? But it's, you know, young and fun, and it just is really a fun, super different Christmas card. This one's way more traditional, but I love it. Love, love, love it. Thanks, you guys. So there you go. Again. Now you could add Wink Estella on it. You could do, but I kind of liked the rustic between the ribbon and the gold. I just thought that was perfect amount of something, something there to just kind of change it up. And whoo, I like the surprise of the pine cones in there. So anyway, the pine cone again is cinnamon and early espresso. That's the one I like the best. Oh, good, Jennifer. What's your mom's name? I know she's on here a lot, but I don't know her name. Yeah, this set is wonderful. I know, Mary. I know. Okay, so there was card number 3, and it is time for bingo. Woo! Perfect just the way you have it. Oh, you're sweet. Marilyn. Hello, Marilyn. Welcome again. All right, everybody, time for bingo. Let me put my lid on my glue. Oops. Look I picked up all my ornaments and the star to my tree because I put the needle in my little bowl, if you guys saw my video the other day. Okay, here we go. Yes, Laura, what we're going to do is I'm going to put a timestamp down below of when each card started. So as soon as the video's over, I'll go back through, do all that, and then you can just click on the little timestamp. And I'm good, actually. Thank you, honey. My husband just came to check on my drink. And then you can just click on the card number 1, card number 2, card number 3. First number 27, and then that way it will just take you straight to the spot where you need to go, and it will let you start your crafting of that card right then and there. Thanks, Debbie. Thank you, Barreline. All right, number 2. Number 9. So if you guys haven't seen this, this is the cute new, what is this called? The Pretty Pillow. So this one, I put a Velcro and I glued the edges. And this one, I glued this and you can open the edges. I would suggest putting a little finger hole because it's kind of hard to open. But I kind of like the little Velcro. These are 3/8 inch Velcros if you are interested. But I thought these are just super cute. Chapstick fits in it. On my last video, we tested that. Ooh, lots of bees. Number 11. All right, here we go. They are merry. It's a beautiful. Ooh, lots of bee eyes. Number 1. I don't think we've seen number 1. Number 1. Bee eyes. Ooh, a BIN. Go, Joan. Number 5. Oh, look at Randy. Okay, number 5's out. Next, number 23. If you are interested in being on my email list for bingo, so what I do is I will put you on an email list and I'll just email you and let you know when our next bingo date is. But you can always find it on my blog as soon as I schedule it. I haven't scheduled it yet, but I will be. 21. So we have some BINs. Debbie, oops, I know there's a glare right there, you guys. Sorry, let me see if I can move it. Oh, that better? Go, Randy, go. Ooh, BIN, Deborah. Good. Uh-oh, where did my numbers go? My people's names. Oh, don't close them in the drawer. All right, there we go. All right, here we go. Number 30. We only have one project left. It's so cute. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Joan, BING already? Uh-oh. All right. Here we go. 24. If you guys could share this video, I would really appreciate it. And maybe people will want to play bingo next time, because I'm definitely going to do it next month. 1, Deborah. All right, let me see what I could do. Let me see. We have some BINGs from Joan, some BINs. I hope this shaking's not too... Stephanie has BING. All right, here we go. 13. Oh, Yvonne, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. All right, Stephanie. Oh, BIN for Jennifer. Tony's being a cheerleader. You were close last time, Debbie. All right, here we go. Number 7. All right, 2 numbers for Debbie. So who is going to join Katie and Tony in the winner's circle? Come on, Olivia. BI for Olivia. Karen, good. Remember, Katie said she was way behind at the beginning, and then she just came right up and won. All right, Jules, BIN. Good. Next one, 29. Oh, we got some BINs now. Debbie, I'm pausing a lot in between the numbers so that people, in case they do have lag. All right, the next number, 20. We don't have any BINGs yet, so I'm not slowing down a whole lot, but you just heard the 3rd number. Debbie, take the bar at the bottom if you see the bar and pull it all the way to the right so you can catch up. Jennifer, BING. Uh-oh, Jennifer's the one. Ooh, Cheryl. And the race is on. Here we go. Are we ready? 14. 14. I just sat it down. I could see that I just sat it down, so I'm kind of holding off. I'm waiting for all these BINGs to come up. Hi, Bonnie. All right, so 14 was the last number. Next one, 6. Number 6. BING, there we go. There we go. All right, just one BING, Karen. All right. Catching up with Jennifer and Cheryl. Hi, Rosemary. Welcome. All right, next number, 18. We're playing our 3rd game of bingo, and we've done 3 cards already. We're doing another card and another bingo after this. Oh, BIN, BING. All right, Jennifer. Yvonne's close. Carmen. All right, here we go. Be prepared. 2. Number 2. Bonnie's got 1 number. Look at the numbers, Bonnie. On here, you might have some more. You catch up. All right, Olivia. All right. Oh, Randy's got BING. It could be any number now. Next one, 15. Yeah, I'm usually not on this late, but for bingo, I wanted to do it a little bit earlier than I did my last bingo because that would have really been early. Randy got bingo. All right, Randy, let's check and see. If there's anybody else, make sure you post it. All right, Randy, let me find you. Randy. Here we go. Number 1, number 15, number 2, here, number 11, and 5 right here. Good job. Cheryl, you got a bingo too, so you'll get a consolation prize. Let me just double check. Cheryl. 3. Oh, okay, Cheryl. All right, congratulations, Randy. Congratulations. Okay, Randy. So you will receive a $100 gift certificate for my shop. So just make sure you message me what you would like. Now, if you guys choose to purchase items from the new catalog, so in August, that's fine. Just send me your order. I'll get it all figured out for you, and then we'll figure it out, and I will order it on the 3rd. All right, so there is Randy. Yay! Good job, everybody. A lot of close ones that time. Okay, so for those of you that did not win yet, next one's yours, right? All right, so there we go. Okay, I'm super excited about the next card. Is everybody hanging in there? All right, here we go. So this one, we are going to use Holly Jolly Wishes. We are going to use the Penguin Place. And in my example, I used another one, and I'm going to grab it and show you. I used Be Jolly, but we're going to do the penguins because I want to show you more of what the card structure is, and then this, and so you'll understand when I show you in just a minute. So let me pull this in. With your kit, you will receive a 6x6 envelope. All right, so you will receive this envelope and the kit to create this other than the stamped images. So this is your adorable little card. Okay, so look how cute this is. It just folds right down and it's going to fit into the 6x6. So I will send you a 6x6 envelope. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to be sending you all of the cutouts and everything to create your piece and a PDF. Okay, so you'll get a PDF with this. And we're going to create it a little bit different. So I colored these images And I also added some little foam. I purchased, what's this called? We don't sell it, so I think I can share this. It is called Cosmic Shimmer Fluffy Stuff. So it's called Fluffy Stuff. And so I put it on his little cuffs and his little hat, and then I added the other little snowman, the Santa back here. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to create it. And so I will have the PDF for those that did the class. All right, so we'll just set him right there. And let's move on. So I have a bunch of pieces. I did some different colors because I want to show you, no matter what paper I send you, it's going to be a set that you can create with. Okay, so for example, we're going to be using the penguin set and the penguin paper. So I have some markers here we're going to be using, and I'll show you that technique in a little bit. I got to move my stool. It's in my chair way. Yeah, sure, you could use the felt, of course. So this is going to be your back part, and all the directions. Okay, I have save a piece of the harder plastic from out of one of your stamp sets because we're going to use that. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut 2 strips about like that. So they are, I know you can't see them, a 1/2 inch, and this is by 4 inches, but we're going to cut those, but about a 1/2 inch wide. So we're going to set those aside. They're on top of my ink pad, so when I ask you what did I do with them, then let me know. Okay, I will be putting this PDF for sale on my blog if you're interested. Okay, so we have a lot of pieces here, and again, I'm not going to go over the measurements because they will all be on your thing. Okay, and then this is for later to show you. Okay, so we have our base right here. Okay, so what's going to happen is you're going to have it here, and I give you the measurements to cut up and cut backwards. Okay, so it's shorter in the front and it's thinner in the back. All right, so there is that. So you're going to get that. Now you're going to get all of your pieces that you are going to score. Okay, I'm going to move that and move that there. So now we're going to score all of the pieces, and you'll get the scoring and all of that. All the measurements you'll have. It's really easy once you get it. Okay. So we're going to set the DSP aside, and you're just going to score all of these. All right. Now I was going to try and make this a smaller card, but it's just so cute. I just had to have it big because I wanted a lot of characters on it. I wanted a lot of stuff. So I decided I will just order 6x6 envelopes because that just sounds much better and more fun. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we have 2 panels, and we're going to use the green side, okay? And then we're going to put this in the back and this in the back, okay? So let's go ahead and adhere those. All right. So just add your DSP. So we're just basically decorating our panels. Okay, so that's panel number 1. Now you could do the panels afterwards, but I like to do them before. I like to make sure. Now this is going to go in the back, so let's just go ahead and adhere that now too. And this is just adding some, you know, fun color in the back. All right, we're going to put this in here. If you guys watch my normal classes, you know I kind of have to go crazy and I can't do simple. I try. I do try. I thought that package card was simple. I just like to keep adding. I have a problem with that. I am always like, okay, what else can I add? All right, so we're going to put this again. You're just going to keep adding. So we have the back layer, this one, and just go down in size. So go down on the next one. Now, I don't mind using your seal to add your DSP on, but when you add your panels in and you're gluing your project together, I would use your liquid glue because I think the liquid glue holds extremely well. And so that is what I would do. All right, so we're going to put that on here. Now you could also change your DSP up and you could choose different things. I chose not to because I think I want my characters to be the main focus. So I don't want, you know, my background to be my main focus. I want all my cute little guys to be the main focus. So that's what I chose, but you could add all kinds of, you know, DSP, whatever you want. All right, so let's go ahead and add this in first. All right, so you're going to use liquid. Thank you, Deborah. The DSP is from the Sale-a-bration. Yes, it is. It is this penguin paper from the, and it is a 12 by 12, and it is from the Sale-a-bration. Yes. All right, so we're going to, I like to do little swirls in the middle, and I'll tell you why, because it gives you room on the outside and the inside to squish just a little bit. Marcie, am I wrong? Karen, where are you? Quick, you can buy the PDF. She can just ship you supplies. You buy the PDF. Yeah, I will have the PDF on my blog this weekend sometime. All right, so you want to align it on the bottom. Okay, and when you see the measurements, you're going to know it's just boom, boom, boom. So it's the same width. So when you have your paper, do the width part and then just cut it down. So you'll see as you go. All right, so what I'm going to do is lay this out. I kind of leave that here because it's still a little bit wet. And I want to make sure that I have, that it stays in place. And then I'm going to fold this one in. Pull it out a little bit and put that. And then once it's a little bit tacky, like I said, this glue gets a little bit tacky, then you can fold it down and, you know, make sure it's adhered really well. My main thing is I want it to push all the way to the back. So I look on the front, at the top and the bottom, and make sure and it is all aligned. Okay, let me read. Marcie, if you live in Canada, you can still buy the PDF, right? I believe so. I think she has to do PayPal or Venmo or something. PayPal is what I use on my account. I don't know. I'm kind of new at adding things onto my account. So this piece of paper right here, I have this teeny tiny sliver because I started to cut and realized I was doing it wrong. So I stopped. So what I'm going to do, because you're not going to see it anyway, I'm just going to lift this little tiny piece and put just a little bead of glue right here. And just lay that down and see, all gone. All right. Okay, and then I have some tips and tricks on how I did my characters. So I want to show you that. So just set that all the way in. Hold it up, make sure that your pieces fold back, go all the way to the back, and they do. And now I just pull this piece out. Now I'm going to fold this down. Okay, so everything should fold down. And everything should fold down. This one's not glued yet. So I'm not worried about that yet. Yes, I've done it before from Frenchie. Oh, Frenchie's done this? I'll have to check it out. All right, so I'm going to fold this back in. This one I got from a lady in the UK years and years and years ago. I had an old PDF written down. And like a long, long time ago. She was not a Stampin' Up person. I wasn't a Stampin' Up person at the time. All right, so I'll line it up. Okay. Last one, and then we're going to do something a little bit different with the front one. Like I said, just make sure that everything is flush against the level behind it. I believe this is called a multi-tiered pop-up card. All right. All right, so there we go. So I'm just kind of holding it together on the sides. Make sure that it's nice and firm. You want to make sure it's level on the bottom so it'll stand up. So I just kind of make sure I hold that for a bit. Now on this one, you could do a couple different things. This one I embossed and I just did the little music notes, and then I added the sentiment on there. And this one I'm choosing for video purposes and to make it a little faster. You guys could emboss something if you wanted, but for the class I am choosing, don't look at these adorable characters because we're going to put glue on them. And I'm just going to put this on the front. I got to make sure I get my corners here. And I'm going to lay this down here. All right, we're going to put that there. So it adds, it's the same colors. All right, so this should bring you right to the front. All right, right to the front of your box. And then I usually just take something just to make sure that this one's there. And then do this one. You guys know how great the glue is, so it will. Okay, so this one I'm going to check because this right side, I want to make sure it's all the way this side's in. And then this side is to the front. Okay, so we can fold it down. Make sure everything's aligned down. Oh, I don't know, Bonnie. All right, so there we go. Now this one I just want to pull towards me a little bit. All right, there we go. All right, so there is our box. Okay, our box is done. And we have a panel for the back, which is this one here. So it's cut down just a little bit more. I'm going to cut it down this way because I want to show the green all the way around. So I'm just going to cut 5.5 because I want to have a cute little border. All right, so we are going to, yeah, we can do this because we're going to add something on it. All right, so I'm going to lay this down and adhere it like this. All right, so there's our back. So it's got a cute border, kind of ties in. All right, so there we go. Now what I did is on the side, I'm going to look at this because I wanted to show you. What you want to do is you're going to take your two side pieces, and they're, okay, I got to look up here. So we're going to go up 2 inches and mark it. So what I do is I use my score tool, and I go up 2, and then I score it. Okay. Now I'm going to go from the 2, and I could do, think about when you're, before you cut it, how it's going to be. So I have my 2 right there, that's going to be in the front, and this is going to go this way, okay? And then you could, because they're both the same kind of image, you could do them like this, cut them like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this one at the 2, okay? And you can do them together. So just as long as you keep your papers together. So my 2 is right there, and I'm going to go up to the back side, 2 to the back side. Okay, so what you're doing is you're cutting this up this way so that they will fit on the side. So just align them up right where your cut's at. Okay. And then I like to pull that down and pull this, and then I like to start this in the middle and go up and then down. That way you're not squishing that corner in. So when you do that, then you can bring that up. So that'll be trash. Now we can put this on the sides of our box. So when you receive your information, get your box, again, you're going to have hopefully plenty of characters, and this is the same up or down, it doesn't matter, paper to go along with characters. So you can choose, you know, your characters that you have, or it's going to be a Christmas theme. You could put something else in it. Even though, like, let's say you get this paper, if you don't have this set, you can still put, you know, little characters or something cute with it, or it's going to be the green and the polka dots. You can, you know, just use that color paper to, or color ink to add flowers or whatever, you know, just use, look at the color up, and you can choose poinsettias or, you know, snowflakes or whatever you want for your box. Hope that makes sense to you. So I want to get all new product to you, so that's kind of why I did it that way. Okay, so we're going to set this aside for a minute, and we're going to go to our Stamparatus, and I'm going to show you a little trick. We are going to bring an ink pad in over here like I do, and open this up. This is my template. We're going to put the template there, and we are going to pull in our die cut out that I did. And you can tell by the shades of this, as one is Whisper White and one is Basic White, but that's okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bring, this is such a cute set. Look at all these different sentiments. Adorable. But even Have a Holly Jolly Christmas is so cute. And that would have been really cute on here because I said be jolly. But I like the Jingle All the Way. I think it's just cute, and we're using little characters, and I think it's just fun. So we're going to use this one. So we are going to, I'm hoping my head doesn't get on the way. Sorry, I'm going to pull it in this way a little bit. We're going to put our stamp right there. I'm going to make sure my J is in there. So there we go. All right. We're going to take our pad off because I forgot. All right, here we go. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave that down. And you could do it ahead of time, but I'm doing it this way because I'm sending this die cut out to you. So I want you to be able to do this at home. But obviously, if you have this die, or you can use a different die and create this. So I'm going to color in my J. I'm using 3 colors. So I'm going to go J with the green. So I'm using just jade, I believe. Yeah. And then the G. Okay, and then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to skip over 2, and I'm going to go here. So think of it as a second line, but you're going to skip over. You're going to mix up your colors on the second line because I don't want the colors right underneath each other. So otherwise it would have been the J and the A and probably the W and the G, and I didn't want that. So just go like that. And then I'm going to go back to the T. Okay. Hop on it a little bit and stamp. And I should have put the magnet on the image, but that's okay. Lift up carefully, and that is fine. I don't need it super dark. We're going to go with the blue next. And now you can see the green is colored, so we're going to go to the I. So go to the next one from the blue or the green, and then I'm going to go over here. And this is what the markers are for. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't like to color, I don't want the markers. You can color your stamps, and you can really make a big difference by doing this. All right, we're going to do the W. Again, I'm just going to right next to the blue, or the green, I mean, with the blue. Okay, there's the W, and then this little tiny H. Okay, and so we're going to go back down. Okay, lift up carefully. Look how cute that is. And now we're going to come in with Calypso Coral, which is another color. So just choose your colors out of your paper pack that you want to use. Just find something that works for you, colors that you like, images that you like. And E. Now on this set, I could have brought in the purple with the blue and the green, but I wanted something a little more to pop because I'm doing a lot of characters and different things that we're going to add to this from the penguin paper. So I'm just going to choose this one. And my grandkids are going to love a card like this. So that's what I'm going to do. Uh-oh, let's see. A-L-L. Okay, I'm going to have to go back in with that A and do blue. So we'll go back with the blue and do the A. Okay. And that's it. Oh, thanks, Tony. Thanks, Joan. You guys are sweet. Oh, I can't wait for on stage. I loved going to convention. in Utah. It was so much fun. Look how cute that is, you guys. So now it's done. But look, if you don't have a Stamparatus, this is absolutely a tool that I highly recommend. Okay, I'm just going to wipe this off right now, so I can get it out of my way, so we can finish this and give away another bingo. Again, this is Holly Jolly Wishes. Such a cute set. I love the big, bold sentiments, and they're just fun. All right. La 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 la. Okay. All right, so now let's put it together. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is, wrong one, I'm going to add our dimensionals here. I don't want the minis, I want the regular ones. And I'm going to put them on top and bottom on both sides because it is a motion. So thinking of, yeah, for the kids, I think, oh my gosh, my grandson is 3, or going to be 3, and my granddaughter's 7. And I remember my granddaughter, when she got her first Christmas card, oh my gosh, she would not put it down. It was a motion musical one. She liked it better than what I made, and that's understandable because mine did not have music. It did move, and she carried it around with her for a long time, but there was no music in my card. All right, so I'm just going to put this right in the middle here. Super cute. I love these colors. So pretty. Now see, this has purple in it, which would have been fine, but I wanted to tie in some other colors. So now we're going to pull in all our little characters and decide who and where they're going to go. But see, we have the little fox that has that color. So somebody will go on the back, which is probably a penguin because I have 2. So I just kind of brought in, I had some of these sentiments already done, and these were from that other set, but I'm going to bring them in anyway. I really liked To the Coolest Friend Ever. So cute. I cut out some trees. Now, one of the things I want to tell you that I did is I took the seal, and I went over the DSP that I cut the characters out of, and then I laid them on top of a coordinating color. So it would make them just a little thicker. And so yes, I fussy cut them out. So don't fussy cut them and then put them on the paper and then cut them out. Take your chunk of paper, so like I have a bunch cut in here that I use. So like this, oh no, not that one. Well, you know what I mean. Just cut your images out. Find your pieces that you want to cut. Oh, here we are. See how I just cut out my characters right there? So cut them out and then put your adhesive on and then add it to a chunk of your paper and then fussy cut them out. So you're cutting them both out at the same time. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we are going to bring in our 2 pieces of acetate, and we're going to put sentiments on that. So did I do some? Yeah. I did Season's Greetings on this one. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some glue dots. Work great. I'm going to add 2 glue dots. I'm going to add 3. Go 3 glue dots because this is a pretty big sentiment. Hello. 3. And then I'm going to add it on here. Okay. Then I'm going to take like this little package, and these were from another project I did, but I had extra. So I'm just going to put this like right there. Just kind of add that there. And now what you're going to do is you're going to kind of figure out where you're going to put your guys. Okay, my polar bear is pretty big, so I want to make sure, and you've got to make sure that everything fits within here. So you have your envelope. Okay, so your envelope is going to go here. So technically I could put him like right here sticking out a little bit, But what you got to be careful about is when you do this, it's going to hit his leg. So I'm going to put him kind of like right there because I want him within the images. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some liquid glue across the bottom of him. Okay, just like that. And I want him to go here. So I'm going to put him, and I'm going to angle him just a little bit right about there. And so I want to make sure no glue comes out the back, which there isn't. So we're just going to hold that down for a second. I think I'm going to put my fox, and I definitely want my fox here because I want this color to kind of reflect. So I'm not going to put him on the back. This little guy was cut out with just the punch, but I cut his little hat off of another penguin. So I stole his hat. So we're going to put him on the back because I really like the little scarf guy in the front. And so, and I want my snowman up here. So I'm really adding more than I probably need to, but that's okay. Okay, so we have him. I really like the fox right here because he's going to go like this. So he can be in there. So you can see, you can just kind of add what you want. All right, so we're going to put this little foxy here because when you open, see how it clears his tail. So, and if you clean him this way, he's going to stick out, but he may still fit in, but he barely fits in, but I would just fold him the other way. So I like him out a little ways. I don't want him right in front of my polar bear. Uh-oh, lost my snowman. Okay, so the snowman, I think I'm going to have him holding the sign. So it's clear, all right? So, and the sign is going to go low. So the sign is probably, you have to think about that. The sign can go low and sticking outward like that with him holding it. But it's got to be down quite a ways. So you got to kind of think, I don't really want that big white sign below him, but I could put it right here by the polar bear. Let's just tuck it there. And we may not do the snowman, so let's see, because I definitely want the penguin. So you just kind of have to, that polar bear is going to take up a lot of space. So you just have to kind of think about where you want what. And you could just put him in the back here. And you may not put him. So let's just see. Because that polar bear is kind of big. Okay. This is too big. I don't like it there. So this is kind of how you do it. You just kind of have to go back and forth, see what you like, see what you don't like. I'm going to put the snowman right there, I think, because it gives us enough room up there. And we can put this little guy up here, but he'd be kind of inside. Or I think I like him here better. So I'm going to put him in the front. So it's really just a matter of kind of figuring out where you like what. Okay, I want to make sure that he doesn't have glue sticking out, and he doesn't. Okay, and we can put this guy here and put his sign. Okay, we're going to cut this. We don't need a sign super long. We're going to put the sign. Okay, let's worry about him first. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. It's so fun. I mean, can you imagine doing this set with like the peaceful cabin with all that gorgeous paper and adding, you know, a cabin and some trees and just, I mean, you can really change this up to be whatever you want. All right, I just think it's super cute for kids. I know. Remember the last time I was like, super cute. Everything's so super cute. Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's the hardest part, is trying to figure out where you want to put everything. All right, so then I think I'm just going to stick this, although I do like, I don't think this is as I want to be. So I think I'm going to do my trees up here. I could trees. The trees are really small compared to that polar bear though. All right, move the envelope. All right, I like Be Jolly. So we're going to take this off. See, ta-da, it is new. I know, Sherry. All right, let's see. This one has 3. I only needed 2, so I'm going to put it up. I'm going to go between the polar bear and the snowman. Do it right here like he's holding it. Oh no, Tony. All right, so I think right there, like he's saying, ta-da, look. I have a feeling it was so far back. Putting it all the way. I'm going to put it to the front. So I'm adding dimensionals like right here. Yeah, a couple people are saying that. No, I don't know why. Uh-oh. All right, well, we're going to put this guy here, and that is done. Okay, everybody, hopefully it's getting better. If I have to come back, I will. I can see mine now spinning. That's not good. Let me know. Mine shows it cleared up. Did yours just clear up? I hope yours is clearing up, you guys. Mine cleared up. All right, we're going to add this light at the back. We could add a little tree thing. I'll just add a present. I thought it was just fine. Is everybody else just getting... Oh, no. Oh, all right. Oh, no. Don't say that. Oh. Did you see that? I just stuck it up there. Up. Okay, mine looks clear, and I know it's now it's, oh no. All right, I don't want to start the next one until, okay, I'm going to try and go out and come back in and see if it helps. If I have to start a new one, I'll do that, okay? If you guys can hear me. Oh, Colleen's is good. All right. All right, I want to do the bingo then, and let's get to it, but I don't want to have issues with buffering. Okay. All right, so I'm good now. I'm going to wait. Clearing up. Okay, I'm going to wait a minute because mine looks clear. And I'm going to wait just to make sure, but I'll just do this really quick. So here are some different ideas of what you can do with different projects. So I just did Be Jolly, but you could take this. Okay, everybody thinks I'm good now? Okay. And then we could just, you know, add a different one, like him holding it or, you know, whatever you want to do. So you can kind of change it. While we're good, I'm moving to bingo and we can come back to this. All right. Everybody's good, 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 good. Okay. Thanks, Jana. All right, so let's get to bingo then. I hope everybody's okay. I'm getting a thumbs up. All right, here we go. Let's just get going, everybody, just in case. 25. I'm going to go quick on the first one since you can't get bingo for the first several anyway. 14. 15. 5. Seven. All right, I'm moving these out. Hopefully you guys saw those, but we'll bring them back in. I'd rather make sure you get your bingo in. 22. B-I-N-G-O. Okay. Bunch of B's. 16. Okay, good. I'm glad it cleared up, you guys. Oh, how terrible that would have been. 20. Yay, lots of B's. 23. One fell out, so that will be next. Oh, good. We have some BIs. Oh, this is the next one because it fell out already. 15. $18. Well, Jewel, I've never had, I mean, I have trouble now and again. I don't think there's any perfect solution, unfortunately. 13. It's either having issues signing on, it's having issues, you know, they all have their issues. All right, BIs. 10. $27. Hi, Janice. How are you? All right, lots of BIs now. 3. Ooh, BINs. 29. So Tony, I will mail your bundle with your kit. Okay, so as soon as everything's ready, I'll get that sent to you. Oh, thank you. Oh, I have the next one out, but I'm watching the video. You guys are a little behind, but you're just on BIN, so I'm going to go ahead and go. I don't want the video to mess up. It's 28. I'm going to move them all up just a little. Make sure we have plenty of space. All right. Lots of BINs. 6. Ooh, BING, Karen. Woo woo. All right. Number 1. Number 1. BING, Jennifer. All right, we're getting close. I say that, but we know how they can come from behind. So be quick on the draw, everybody. Number 17. Oh, okay, Jennifer. You were so excited. I was excited. All right, here we go. All right, Joan. Judy, you have bingo? Let's take a look. All right, let's look. Judy, where are you? Here you are. Number 3, number 7, number 13, 17, and 29. Congratulations, Judy. Yay! Yay! Congratulations. So you also, let me write that down on my note to you guys. Judy. Bingo number 4. $100. All right. Yay. Oh, Carmen, you got a bingo too? Oh, let me look. Oh, okay. Hold on. I looked up and I didn't see any more. So let me look. Carmen. Okay, 1, 16, 17, 18. Oh, how funny. 1, 16, 17, 18, and 27. 16, 17, 18, 27, and 1. Okay, Carmen, you will be getting a consolation prize. So let me write that down. Carmen. Congratulations. And your prize will come with your kit. With your kits in the mail. So I really appreciate you guys being here. That was so much fun. I'm glad you liked the cards. So again, for those that are joining, I'm going to show you and then give you a couple little announcements. So here was card number 1. Super cute and fun. You know what? I'm going to hold it like this because I think you can see it a little bit better. So card number 1. How fun and adorable was that? Here's the inside. We just did a cute little accent. And we put the little rhinestones on there. So that was number 1. Number 2, here's a couple of variations of it. So really cute. We did the acrylic. Oh, thanks you guys. I will go back, Joan, and I will look at this message and I will pull out who wants to be on it. Or when the video's over, you can always comment below. That might be a little easier if you don't mind. And I will make sure you guys are put on the bingo list. So there was the second one. Here is the third one. So a little, like, again, a little variation of the card. And by just changing the paper and the sentiment a little bit. And then this one. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for staying up so late. And then here is your fourth one. And this is the one that we created. So again, you can use all kinds of cute, adorable characters. And then those are your bingo cards. So you will be getting your kits. You will get a PDF for these, this card in your kit. Thanks, you guys. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate it. And I had so much fun. I want to let you know I am doing a paper share. I would love for you guys to sign up. If you go over to my blog, marciebeseckerdesigns.com, under events and classes, you can find my paper share there. And that is also where you will go for the next bingo as soon as I schedule it. So once this video is over, if you can just leave your name below, or you can email me your name. You can go to my blog and under About and Contact, you can just message me there. or on Facebook, I'm at marciebeseckerdesigns. You can also message me there too, and then let me know. Once you go there, there's a link to pay, but you can go to the shop button after you register and pay there. Okay, so that's where that's going to be. Kathy, yes, I will be putting the PDF up on my blog probably tomorrow. So it will be available to purchase there. Also, in my shop, there's also some retired Stampin' Up stamp sets and things that, so far stamp sets, I believe, that I am selling. So if you're interested, you can go there, click on it, add it to your cart. You can pay PayPal, and I'll get the invoice that you ordered it, that you bought it, and then I'll get that shipped out to you. Somebody just ordered right before I went on live, and that will go out on Monday to you. Okay. Oh yeah, Karen, definitely. You don't have any paper like I do. You are welcome. I know Anique, you told me your name before, how to say it. Anique. I hope that's it. I don't know. You'll have to remind me again. You are so welcome. So for those of you that won the prizes, I have your name written down. You can either email me, message me, whatever, and let me know what you want. If it's stuff from the new catalog, I will put that order in on August the 3rd. But if it's current items and you want to order now, just let me know. I just ask if you guys could use those by August 31st so I don't lose track for the new people and who got what and all that good stuff, and we can get your order put in for you. Thank you, everybody. I'm trying to read. So, Kathy, I hope that answered your question on the PDF. You're welcome. Oh, Karen, you are so sweet. Thank you. And obviously, if any of you are not demonstrators and you are interested in signing up, I would love to have you as part of my team. Just let me know. And if you have any questions about it, no pressure at all. Just let me know and I can help answer any questions and see if Stampin' Up might be for you. And of course, if you're a stamper, Stampin' Up is for you. That's what I say. Yes, Diane, if you can PayPal me that, that will be going in your kit too. I will send all that to you all at one time. All right, everybody, if you don't have any more questions, if you want to shop with me and choose me as your demonstrator, I'd love to have you. This is my July host code, and you can shop directly from my blog, marciebeseckerdesigns.com. And right there, that shop, my online store, will take you directly into my Stampin' Up store. And of course, on all projects not new that aren't available yet, all my links will be below in my projects and on my blog, and you can just link on them and purchase from there. Stephanie, you're sweet. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Mary. Hopefully, I mean, I know you're out of the country, but hopefully you'll join us next time. You can always learn. You know, Diane, that will take you into PayPal, and you can purchase with your credit card or debit card, I believe your debit card also, through PayPal. So give that a try and see if that works. And if not, message me and we'll figure it out. Oh, Judith, is it your 28th with Stampin' Up or your wedding anniversary? Either way, I'm super happy you spent it with me. How fun. You guys are awesome. I will not be live tomorrow. I should have said this earlier. I will not be live tomorrow. I am leaving town this week. Hi, Roberta. I am leaving town this week, so I will not be live this week. So not until the following Tuesday. So not tomorrow, not Tuesday, not Sunday, but the following Tuesday. I am going to travel and see my siblings and my kids, well, my daughter, and then I will be, oh, congratulations, that's awesome, Judith. And then I'm going to come back and clean my craft room and be purging, so be looking at that shop section. You might find something fun there for you that you may want. So I hope that you will come back and see me a week from this coming Tuesday. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me in Bingo. Leave me a message and let me know if you would like to participate in the next one. And I will see you in a little over a week. Have a great week. Bye, everybody. Thanks for joining me.